Hello photography fans, and welcome to another episode about classic camera and classic photography. As you can see, there's snow behind me, there's snow in front of me, there's snow all around. So what the hell am I doing here? Well, we're here to take some pictures with my classic Rolleiflex Automat. And as soon as I'm done descending down into this hole in the ground, I'll set up and I'll let you know what's going on. So here's what we're dealing with. We got this nice layer of snow, and as you can see, the fresh layer created a nice pattern in the snow. You know, probably people's feet impressions, and covered with nice fluff, and you can see it has created really interesting pattern. So we'll be photographing that. In a distance, you may or may not see kids sledding, and up on the hill you see trees. And my plan today is to take pictures of 6 pictures of snow patterns and a few pictures of the trees, just the trees up on the hill. So here's the setup. We're looking at my Rolleiflex Automat. This is a post-war camera. This is the one I showed you in my previous video. And here we're looking at my Minolta spot meter M. And as you perhaps know, snow is very tricky to meter, as your meter will want to underexpose. So what we're gonna do is do two types of metering. We're gonna meter the northern sky, the blue sky, as you can see. So we're gonna meter that blue portion of the sky, and that will give us neutral exposure for our snow. Then another type of metering we're going to be doing is we're going to be metering off my hand here, and that will give us roughly neutral exposure, so that snow will come out white and grays will be gray, blacks will be black. Of course, there aren't any blacks here. A little bit about the film. I'm shooting with Fuji Acros 100, rated at ISO 100. And well, let's get started. First thing we need to do is set our Minolta. Okay, we're shooting at ISO 100, ASA 100, and 250th of a second. So I'm gonna meter the northern sky, and that gives me exposure of f16. I'm gonna confirm that by metering my hand. So of course you want to use the same. Your hand needs to be lit by the same light that your subject's going to be lit by. So in this case, we're looking at f16 as well. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm not dressed for success. Hopefully I won't get really wet and cold, but I don't see that as a problem. So here you can see more patterns. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of those pictures, and then we're gonna move up towards the hill. So now we're gonna inch our way towards the hill, and I already have 3 trees spotted, and I'm gonna take pictures of those. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the composition of that tree. So this is what we're going to be shooting. I already metered the shot. It's between f8 and f11. I'll just shoot it at f8, 250th of a second, and see what that gives us. So this is my second tree. Let me see if you'll be able to see this. So we're going to take a shot of this and move on to our next contender. I got 2 more shots left. Well, actually 3 shots. Oh, well, to this one. This one's really interesting. I think this would be it for the trees. Well, there's one more over there. I might get to this one, or to that one on my way back. But now I see more interesting patterns here in the snow. Lots of these darks and whites. And I really want to take a picture of that. So metering in the snow is a little bit challenging if you don't know what your meter is showing. Meters are trained to show you everything in middle gray. So if you try to meter your pure white snow, it will render as gray if you just simply rely on a meter and don't compensate. Alright, so if you just meter off the snow, I would add about 2 stops to the exposure, or slow the shutter down by 2 stops, or open up the aperture 2 stops. Otherwise you can meter off the blue northern sky, you can meter off your palm, you can meter off the snow, but you have to compensate. Metering off green grass also works, but obviously in winter you don't have green grass. So it works in the summer. Black and white gives you the latitude larger than film, the color film, so you can make mistake of 1 stop, it won't hurt it that much. Alright, so let's take a look at that tree. Gonna take a picture of that and head home because temperatures are dropping. It's like 15 degrees right now. Okay, classic photography fans. I'm trying to get on top of this hill. It's steep, it's slippery, with a nice layer of ice underneath, but it was well worth it. This is pretty much my backyard. I live maybe 100 yards away from here. So there. Kids can sled over here, although they have signs posted not to, but kids still do. In summer, you can ride your bike around here. It's a really nice place. Family friendly, although I'm all frozen right now. I didn't take my gloves again. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Come back for more. And until next time.